regular cam collapsing. What's up guys, I'm DragonBeaz and I'm alone today.
We know my doors for you, Kermit.
Danu is indisposed. He has broken his leg, for those of you who don't know. He's probably already had his surgery and on the recovery side of things. He still gets to be in a video, doesn't he? What an egomaniac. So yes, today, after a poll on Twitter, decided we're making Jubilife Muffins. Now, Jubilife Muffins came in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and they used to heal all status effects. But basically, they're a very simple muffin, and what we're doing is we're going to make Jubilife Muffins, and they're going to be served with a honey butter. This recipe came from the Pokenoms Cookbook again, and so we're just going to dive straight in and make it. So the first thing you need to do is put your oven on to preheat for 180 degrees. So first things first, we're going to put all the dry ingredients. 1.5 cups of plain flour. This makes 12 according to the recipe. Then we got 2/3 cup of sugar. Turn 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Whoop, that's actually not bad. Cornmeal. Now not to be mistaken with corn starch or corn flour. Cornmeal is yellow, like a pale yellow, and it's generally less processed, I guess is probably the best way to put it. 1/2 cup of cornmeal. As you can see on the camera, it's like really yellow, like a sort of a pastel egg yellow. 3/4 of a tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, and then separately in this jug that I have prepared here, 1.25 cups of milk. So I'm going to put 1/2 cup of cream, 2 eggs, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. It can be any vegetable oil. Try and pick something that's like mild. 2 tablespoons of melted butter, which I'm just going to quickly melt. So we're just going to mix that together so it's nice and combined. And then we'll add the butter to this. Add this in very quickly, make sure you're stirring so it doesn't... There we go. Okay, so that's all the wet ingredients in now. So mix it all together, the dry ingredients, just to make sure that it's an even distribution. Pour that in here with the dry. Now you can use a wooden spoon or a whisk, doesn't really matter. Spoon you can fold sort of better with, I suppose. And what you're kind of looking for consistency wise is cake batter. It's the same sort of consistency. And that is literally it. You don't want to do it probably any more than that. So then what you need, this makes 12. Grab your little cupcakey, muffiny tin things, and you just make sure you grease them with a bit of butter or oil. I'm just going to use a bit of oil and a brush. Do it the old-fashioned way, I suppose. You've got to cut a few ways of doing this, but you want to divide your mixture up between the little whatever you call them, the little dish spots. As you can see, there is like little, not lumps as such, it's just like, not bubbles either, it's hard to explain, but muffin mixture is very, you don't want to overmix it basically. If you wanted to make them just have an extra layer of like flavour, you could put vanilla, like vanilla extract. We're going to pop these into the oven at 180 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes depending on your oven. You let them cool down for 10 minutes once you take them out the oven, and then when we come back I'll show you how to make the honey butter that goes with them. Okay, so muffins have come out of the oven. I am slowly taking them out. If you need to, just take a knife and just gently run them around the outside to make sure that they come out as cleanly as possible. They should all be kind of the same size, basically, if you've done it right. Mine are pretty well the same size. There is one here that's a little bit bigger than the others, but 2 to 3 tablespoons of whatever honey you want. Equivalent amount of softened butter. This is fairly soft. Mix this together, so if your butter's nice and soft, you can use the back of your spoon to just help combine it. We're just going to pick out any old muffin. These all look good. I'm just going to bring them up so you can see, just below where the edge is there. Cut them open. As you can see, they're lovely and soft on the inside. I'm very happy with that. A little bit of the honey butter in the middle. Put it back together. And that's it. That's the Jubilife Muffins. Beautiful. So we're going to give it a try. I imagine it's a bit like a vanilla flavouring, even though it ain't got vanilla in it. Like it's a very basic, like a butter cake almost. Ooh, that honey butter is good. That's very nice. Don't worry, I will take one out to Danny after I finish with the video. So yeah, if you want to make these, the recipe is down below. They're really simple. Like I said, these are the ones that you see in Legends Arceus. They give them to the Pokemon and it recovers all status effects from memory. And yeah, so we also have the aprons available in the store. Link for the store is in the description below. Check out Patreon if you want a fancy printed card with the recipe and details on that. You can get it from there. Let us know if there's anything you want me to make. Send us some photos because I'd like to see what you've made. And yeah, thank you for putting up with just me this time, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye! It's like I can still hear his voice.
If only Edgar was alive! I told you, woman, I'm right here!